This game is, I think, pretty famous for some of its more interesting. Well, it also has like some really interesting uses. I think it's for the Super FX chip that it has.
Yes.
To do some pretty interesting things, and I think one of them is the fuzzy effect.
Oh, we're talking.
A note about the fuzzies is you'll notice.
Look at Yoshi's eyes. Oh yeah.
Look at that egg throwing animation. It's so good.
It's so good.
A note about the fuzzies that you'll notice that the floor waves.
Oh yeah.
And that also is bad because the floor is no longer flat and you can't run.
It's not too bad yet. Wait until we get to 4-1, and then 4-1
you can actually clip through the
is
floor.
dangerous.
That's nice.
Got all the backup strats.
Yeah, all of
well, I mean, we're gonna, then watch. I'm not going to, but for now. So this is pretty cool. If you jump and push up, you can scroll the screen really high. Yeah. Hold on, I need to hear that last one. I didn't get it.
You didn't hear it. No, I didn't hear it. There
okay, got it. So yeah, if you just look, if you hold up, you can look up. But if while you're looking up, you also jump, the screen scrolls extra high, and you can use that to see places that you normally wouldn't be able to see in the game. So I was able to see those.
It loads it earlier too.
It also loads it, yeah. So those red coins, you can't normally shoot them from down low like that unless you do that jump hold up thing that I just mentioned.
And that bonus skip just now, that was a really easy one, really cool one. Literally, as you go down the pipe, when you're coming out, you just hold right and flutter. You just hold right and jump, and it'll do everything for you. It sets it up perfectly. You slow down just enough to skip it.
Shoutouts to Blecky, Arn the Great, for those skips. Blecky skip.
Thank you, Michael Sweeto, for your $30 donation. Second time watching AGDQ, first time donating. Awesome marathon, awesome cause. Please put $15 toward Dark Souls extra bosses.
Super swag.
Sorry.
And $15 towards 100%. Great Kirby race, looking forward to the rest of the week.
Okay, I can do a pretty cool trick here. Okay, yeah. So if I go under this waterfall, it makes me flutter even higher, and you can use that to access this location a little earlier.
Yeah, so it's really weird. You only go higher when you're coming up, but you have to be under the waterfall. So the waterfall is pushing you down, and somehow you get more height.
Yeah, somehow you gain more height. I don't even understand. It's like counterintuitive.
That makes no sense.
You still have to bounce off the Shy Guy and you can get height for that.
Yes,
exactly.
because you need all of the extra height from a boosted enemy.
Yeah, jumping on enemies gives you more height per your jump than if you were to just jump in the air.
Yeah, when Yoshi does his normal flutter animation, you gain a little bit of height, but not very much. But after bouncing on an enemy, you gain substantially more height. So you can use that in many, many different places in this game to skip stuff.
Which you've already done.
Yeah, which I've already done several times.
Yeah.
Can't you also, like, if you get a perfect jump after one of those jumps, kind of store that and get another high jump?
Yeah, but that's not used in this game. That's not used in 100%.
And it's not another high jump, is you get the high jump again. Like, you can't get it the first time though. Here is another boss coming up.
This one's more cute instead of just like, why are you knocking this guy's pants off?
Which was still funny.
Come on.
But this boss, we used to be really good at it, and as we've been practicing, somehow it sort of slipped our repertoire of cool and quick boss kills. So let's see how Carl does in this one.
So ideally, I want to kill him in 5 egg shots.
2 horizontal, he goes in a roll and roll, 2 more horizontal, and then 1 vertical.
But I don't do the vertical on 100% due to getting hit.
Because you might get hit, yeah.
So when you hit this boss, he's a big slime. When you hit him with eggs, a lot of small slimes pop off of him. I need to be really careful that I don't get hit by any of those, because if I do, then I have to replay this entire level from the last save ring, which is obviously horrible. Which just goes back to what I was talking about how about how punishing this run can be. A lot of the time, if you get hit even once, you have to either replay the whole level or replay a large portion of the level.
That was actually faster than the 2 horizontal and 1 vertical jump kill right there. Normally, the vertical jump kill right around that lantern that just went off screen there.
So I know it is just World 1, but that was probably one of the best World 1s I've ever had. So
yeah, that was really good.
Just under 18 minutes, if that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's on track for world record. You know, I don't want to.
He doesn't want to say anything.
I'm obviously not getting my hopes up 18 minutes into a nearly 3-hour run.
Yeah. Yes, but it's perfect. You know, the game is telling you that your run was perfect.
This is a good point to explain the other part of 100%. The bonus level that just showed up, you can only unlock when you get 100% on all the other levels of the world.
Those are called the extra levels. Yeah. So the next level I'll be playing is 1E or extra 1.
Extra trolley.
Yeah.
Extra bats.
This level is called, the next level coming up is called Poochie Ain't Stupid, and I think it's one of the biggest lies that Nintendo has ever told.
Carl, how often does Poochie do what you want him to do?
Basically never.
Yeah.
There's actually a pretty cool thing about this level, though. Normally it's an auto-scroller, and you have to ride around on this dog, and you ride the dog over lava, and you pretty much just die a whole bunch, especially when you're new at this. So you're going to notice I'm going to kind of sit here, and it looks probably kind of weird, but what I'm doing is I'm getting on top of these bats, and I'm using these bats to flutter higher and higher up at the start of the level without ever triggering the auto-scroll. If I walk forward, the screen starts auto-scrolling, and you have to play the level at an auto-scroll pace. But if you do it like this, you can actually go over the top of the auto-scroll trigger, which skips the auto-scroll, and it's like an entire minute faster than the other way.
Yeah, now you might be wondering, how is he staying mid-air waiting for the bats like that? So this is a good time to talk about flutter mechanics and how you hover and even gain height. So Yoshi's flutter, normally if you flutter and if you just hold it down, jump, he'll jump and then he'll do the flutter, and then if you press it
Get
again...
away from me, Poochie, I don't need you.
And when you hit jump again, he'll flutter. Now, for a very short period of time, a very small window, you can hit the flutter button, and if you hit it precisely enough with the right timing, you can actually keep the same height or gain height, and that's how we're staying or maintaining that hover. It's like 4 frames for
it's really
height.
Precise.
Yeah, and then
it's like 2 to 3 frames and the window moves.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Thank you very much, David Betancourt, for your $5 donation. Is this Butters BB reading donations? How come you're not running a game if it is you? Well, I was cut from the schedule, but with the advent of bonus streaming, you never know. It's worth noting that you don't actually need to be on a schedule to be here, and there are many individuals here that aren't, but are still here to support a very good cause. And also, I think this is a good time for a roll call. So, can we start with the people on the couch?
Can I explain one thing? Wait, let me just explain one thing really fast, if you don't mind. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm touching that pipe to line up my position, and I just got a 1-frame egg shot. I was... Okay. So I was expecting to have a lot of time to talk about it, because I wasn't expecting to get it, so... So, yeah, okay, about that.
Also, real quick, someone in the chat asked how the 1E bonus skip worked. It's really cool, actually, because Poochie, not only is he trolly, he also breaks bonus games if you have him in a level and you have a bonus at the same time. So Nintendo just said, let's just not have a bonus in that level.
It's literally impossible to get a bonus game on 1E. It's the only level like that.
Roll call real quick.
Yo, me?
Yeah.
Oh, Tri-Hex, you already know. Yoshi Island, I don't know.
Swag Master Extraordinaire.
There you go.
This is Zach SK.
Oh, we're dead!
You get the 1-frame link!
Try-hard drinkers, you YOLO!
You know what? That's not a bonus, but I'm just gonna put this down here.
So,
what is that gift?
Luckily, I just got a save ring, so of all the places to die, that was a pretty good one. Alright, well then.
I was going to do an incentive for collecting all the coins.
Yeah, so this is one of the dangers of playing games with lots of auto-scrollers. This is a vertical auto- No!
Tri-Hex Part 2.
I try hard right now. I love it.
This is the swaggening.
Yeah, so when we're bored, we tend to do things like this that have a risk of us dying.
I'm sure neither Carl nor Tri have any...
So, Mr. Slagan, I believe you were next.
Yeah, next roll call.
I am quote Carl Sagan I mean that's just a dude's name, so yeah, my name's Andy. You don't have to. Oh, I need those stars. Okay, so it's okay.
We can make more stars. Remember, we can make.
You can always make stars of E.
Yeah,
I
always have those.
I got the backup strats right there. I got the
Lee,
crate strats.
My real name is Lee too, so that's really helpful.
Lee SDA, Lee SRL.
Something completely different.
Okay, so I normally don't want to get this crate, but since I missed some stars there, I'm gonna have to.
Yep.
That's okay though. Okay. So
Anyone else that can see?
I'm Ralcoon. Hi. I'm running StarCraft later.
I'm Omega Galax.
Cyberbuttocks.
Mirrored.
Curry Master.
I'm Papa.
Item GS.
Golden. Oasis.
yeah. Yeah, we're
We can see a spike of cheetah and fire.
Alright, thank you very much, everyone.
One question: was you skip that we just did?
Yeah. So the way that we're skipping these bonus stages at the end of the level, there's this interesting way that the that middle ring at the end of the levels works. If you run at full speed into the ring, it always lands on the same spot.
I love that tongue.
The huge disappointment is that spot is always a bonus game. So it's really easy to get 100% of the bonus game. Whoops. But that's definitely not what we want to be doing. I'm gonna have to wait a second before I can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it.
Well, maybe I'll just take this instead.
Oh no!
Beanstalk of shame.
That's fine.
The beanstalk.
Actually, I think we should explain how making eggs works first.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That would definitely help in explaining how we skipping bonus or how we're skipping bonus.
Yeah, let's do that first.
So when we make eggs, if you normally just run on the ground, you hit down to make an egg. But if you do that and you're on the ground, Yoshi actually comes to a complete stop first, and then he like poops the egg out, and then you go on normally. On the other hand, if you jump into the air, hit down without pressing any other inputs.
Like, in other words, don't hold forward to go forward, like you would expect.
Yeah, you just like jump, let go of everything, hit down for 1 frame, on only 1 frame. He'll make an egg without any sort of loss in horizontal velocity. So, what does that mean for bonus skips? Well, if you notice.
Well, let's talk about. It also works. So whenever Yoshi tongues in the air, like I just did right there. If you don't hold down any directions, you don't slow down. Like normally, if you just tongue in the middle of the air, like when I'm grabbing these enemies or anything like that, it's going to slow Yoshi down if you're holding down forward at the same time. So every single time I make an egg from an enemy or use Yoshi's tongue, you have to release the D-pad completely or it slows Yoshi down. But we can actually use that slow down. Hold on, these egg shots are pretty cool. Let me concentrate on this real quick. See if I can get this off screen shot right here. I didn't get it.
There we go.
Okay, so we're talking about bonus skips.
yeah.
You're using that slowdown from.
Yeah, we're using the slowdown from spitting the thing, right? So you slow down just enough right before you hit the goal ring. Here's some more mole troll. You slow down just enough right before you hit the goal ring, so that the game will advance the bonus indicator 1 more section or 1 more little pit.
So normally you don't want to hold down the D-pad when you're making eggs or spitting out enemies or using Yoshi's tongue or anything like that. We kind of use it to our advantage for the bonus games though, because we need to slow down, remember, because if you run full speed... Okay, I needed to hear that sound. If you run full speed into the bonus mid-ring at the end, then you get a bonus stage, which is bad, and loses lots of time.
Yeah, it's really a shame that this
really
game...
tough egg shot? Yeah!
Yeah, it's really a shame that this game has so many off-screen shots.
Yeah, like
that we have to
like that one right there.
Yeah, because they look so cool, but you just never see them.
You never see them.
And this is a really weird shot.
Got it. Yeah.
Got it.
Shout out.
Sometimes you hear the beep.
Shout outs to holding right here.
That's the holding right.
Yeah, that bonus skip literally just hold right. No Zeeving skip required or anything like that. You just hold right and you jump and you're in.
That's because you run up the slope. Right?
Yeah, it's because you're running up the slope at the end there. For some reason, I think it's because of the goal ring is off screen vertically rather than horizontally because you're coming from below. And so it just loads in at the right time to not have to do a normal bonus skip.
Yeah.
Because of the vertical.
Those are our favorite bonus skips, the terrain ones, because we don't have to do anything. We just have to hold right or like hold jump or do something like that, which is really easy. And there is like 0 chances of actually messing it up, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it would be nice
Consistency is real nice.
It would be nice if you could have one of those for every level, but unfortunately we can't.
There are
We've
a few
never
levels
figured it out
that
yet
we
anyway.
actually have no way of really.
Which is the one that you do that crazy ground pound on?
I don't think we have to do a crazy ground pound anymore. Like that's why we have the Zeeving skip now, is because 5-6 months ago we had these crazy strats for bonus avoidance, like double ground pound, backwards tongue, all sorts of crazy stuff. And then we were like, wait, we can just spit a dude like right before the goal ring, and that's it. Our good friend in Yoshi Zeewing discovered it, which is why it's called the Zeewing skip.
Want some of these stars?
Yes, we want all of these stars. They are delicious. And
So-
they...
Mario.
Okay, so
you
you're
can,
supposed
you
to
can
skip
skip
that.
that.
You're
It
supposed
doesn't
to skip
matter.
that, but you only lose like a second or two.
I actually don't lose any time, I just lose eggs.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You get down here faster, I mean, because being Mario's faster.
That's true, that's true.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
But as you can see, he's shooting a lot of eggs, so beyond the normal routes you might consider, there are egg routes, making sure he gets the right number of eggs for the right number of missions.
Exactly.
So what you would miss there is just normally being able to make some eggs along the way.
And we think that we have a lot of the egg routes finalized, but there are still definitely plenty of places where they're...
Okay.
Yeah!
So when you get the final red coin of any level, it makes a special sound. I need to hear that to make sure that I haven't missed anything.
And I do the same with the flowers, too.
Yeah, the flowers give you a 1-up, so it gives you it plays the 1-up sound.
He also wanted to show off how cute his face was, so that's what
I'm just making sure I can hear it. So a lot of the stuff in this game happens off screen, and the only way for me to know whether I got it or not is to listen for the sound. So it's very heavily based on the sound.
Would it help to turn up the sound a little bit? Or
no, I think it's going to be okay.
Are you okay? Okay.
It's just when a lot of people are talking.
Yeah. That's a similar terrain skip right there. Okay, good.
That was
it's always scary for a second. It's a similar terrain skip right there because he was running down the slope. If you start at a certain position, you run down the slope. You're just slow enough that it loads perfectly.
Yeah, like remember what we said. Normally, you want to avoid running down slopes because it slows you down. But because running full speed results in a bonus game, you actually use it to our advantage there to slow down just enough to miss the bonus stage.
Thank you, Anonymous. Greetings from Asia. Put this towards Octodad, the father I never had. Thank you, Daniel Moore, for your $10 donation. Awesome job. Great to have gamers for a good cause. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Matthew Pizik, for your $200 donation. Hey guys, the marathon is awesome as always, and I'm confident that the goal will be shattered. I work this week and will miss a lot of it, but put my money towards naming the star in Pokemon Gold Baku Haku. And
so
two female
I'm trying
symbols.
to do a trick right here to open that gate backwards. Normally those gates are one way. You can't go in the way that I just went in. However, if you shoot an egg at the... Can someone else do it real quick?
If you shoot an egg off at the right angle, it'll open up very short.
Ah!
Oh no!
Yeah!
Alright, good. Okay, so here's a good time to talk about perfect flutters.
Cool.
Yeah, damage buffers.
We're good, Coach Tyhex, we're good.
This is a good time to talk about gate hacks and perfect flutters here. Did you talk about the gate hack?
I didn't quite mention the full.
Okay.
Freaking out.
Yeah,
I was scared.
Yeah, I thought we were starting talking. Okay, so basically what happens is when Yoshi jumps into a gate the wrong way, normally the gate will sort of just like bounce and you'll just bounce back off of the gate. Instead, what we do is if we hold up to look up, jump into the gate and throw the egg at like the peak of our height, the egg that we throw, you saw how he did that other trick to open the gate, right? Like the egg sprite, even though it was dying,
we never really got a good explanation.
We never really, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because things are moving a little too fast.
Yeah, things. Well, that's a speed run. Yeah, of course.
This is the frame.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's not frame perfect.
It's not. It's
4 frames per second.
Yeah, this is a little.
So the developers put a lot of areas in the game that are just barely out of your reach, just to kind of tantalize you, I guess. I don't know. I guess they didn't intend for the fact that you can actually gain a little bit of height by using Yoshi's flutters. Did you explain how to do it yet?
Sort of. I just said that, yeah, just like that. You can definitely gain height, or at least keep the same height, and they never intended for that to happen. They intended that each time you flutter, if you just hold it down, you actually lose like a few pixels of height. So if you do it perfectly, or semi-perfectly, you can actually get high enough to make it over some of these ledges. Now, about the gate hack that we were talking about earlier, when you throw the egg, basically the egg sort of clips itself into the gate, and then the game suddenly thinks, oh wait, the egg is coming from the other direction, so the gate opens up for you and you can just run right through, which is really useful.
It thinks that Yoshi's coming from the other direction because the egg came from that direction.
Yes, thank you very much, Matthew Pizik, for the $200 donation. He wants to name the starter in Pokemon Gold Baku Haku with 2 female symbols, and apparently fellow grumps in the audience will get it. Thank you, Christian Ader, for your $15 donation. Please put this towards Zelda, Ocarina of Time file name being awesome. Thank you for the $20 donation, Corodius. I'd like to add this to Sonic 2 Blindfold. Thank you, Alex Borland, for your $15 donation. Love the idea. Keep up the good work, and I hope you reach your goal.
That was scary. Oh! That's a great frame.
Nice
The most useless one-frame trick.
Yeah, but like, so Yoshi, like, this game is beautifully animated. Like, the art style, even to this day, is just fantastic. And it's because Yoshi has so many frames of animation. Like, there are all these frames of animation that you just never see unless you can get it on perfect freeze frames. So we try to show those off during any of the boss freezes or anything like that.
Of course, it's awesome for many other reasons as well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just the art style is fantastic.
Yeah.
It looks great.
And
even
it looks
today.
so smooth.
So are we gonna get a blast?
Also, dial the key too.
We will see. We will see.
Here, wait till we get there.
Yeah. Yes, we're not gonna show, or we're not gonna reveal our cards yet.
But what you did see just now at the end of that boss fight was a portion of the ground pound animation, which has like, what, 18 frames or something?
I'm not sure.
It's a large number of frames.
A large individual amount of detailed animations. That was just one of them.
Yeah.
A fun fact of the game is that it's known for the transformations you transform Yoshi into, and there's actually a couple that got cut. One of my favorite ones is that one of the cut transformations turns you into a tree, or I think there's another one's a mushroom.
Oh wait, you do up down?
Okay, no, I did it wrong. Okay, so I turned the train around right there because it adjusts the position of the screen when you come into this area here. Normally those two enemies, the white little shy guys walking around, they hit the train, so you can't take this path. This is the fastest path through this track, but you can't take it normally because the enemies are standing in the way. When you turn the train around like that, it actually causes them to load differently, which allows you to go through the train area, taking the fastest path.
It also is pretty swag.
It's also pretty swag.
Thank you, John Carlock, for your $30 donation. Thanks for organizing this. Hopefully the donation is in time for the Kirby plushie drawing. Had computer trouble. Yeah, it probably was, thanks. And the reader can put this toward whatever he or she pleases. Let's kick the crap out of cancer. Well, the reader's name is Butters BB, and he needs more Die Hard in his life.
We all do.
I concur.
The donations
I
are
curfew.
when you send the donation, that's
Yes.
when we read them.
Yes,
So
it
if
is-
late, it'll still be in for the cards.
Indeed, it is sent by when you donate, not necessarily when the comic is read.
So one of the reasons this game is harsh is that there's a shy guy here that can easily escape Carl's ability to get him.
We got it though. We
We
got it though.
And there's
Okay.
another Z we can see if you saw that. He jumped, he spit out the shy guy, which turned into a coin like almost instantly as soon as he hit the goal ring.
Well, this is technically a Mario game, and we have Andrew Gardicus with a $30 donation.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew G!
Yes. Hey guys, I'm sad I couldn't make it this year, but I'm watching and supporting everyone. Awesome games done by awesome runners. Keep up the great work, fellow speedrunners.
Yeah,
No pressure, but we just hit 19K.
Viewers or donators?
Viewers.
What's the
How about that?
donation total?
I think it might be over 20K now. I'm not
My
sure.
goodness.
Alrighty.
You guys are awesome.
Huge shout out to
Keep
all
on
the
donating,
people
viewers.
who
Keep on
watching.
Keep on running. And with all those viewers, I think it's worth reiterating that we are, in fact, Speed Demos Archive, the premier source for world record runs of lots and lots of video games. But no, it's a very good site for watching speedruns of many different types of games. Also, we have many runners from speedrunslive.com, which is your premier source for races of many different types of games. And we are, of course, supporting the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is dedicated to the prevention of cancer through research, education, community outreach, and advocacy.
Okay, if this works, this is probably my favorite egg shot in the game.
Wait.
Oh! Yes! Swagadelic.
And that's pure swag.
Well, it's pure optimization, which is why it's so awesome. It's because, like, the shots have to line up perfectly to hit things in the right order. Okay, good. That was a cool moment right there. Sometimes it's supposed to happen automatically, but sometimes the game just decides, no, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that flower.
Well, do you want to explain what happened? Because it happened pretty quickly.
Yeah. You want to explain?
Okay, well, Carl was like, there was some blue foam beneath where Yoshi was standing, and Carl fired at 3 red coins, like almost off screen, because the screen was panning as he did the shots, was practically blind. And he broke the foam, or the egg was ricocheting from like 3 screenfuls. I can't even explain it, I don't even know.
Basically, he got some coins, he broke some foam, he hit all sorts of stuff with just one egg shot, and he ground pound at the same time. So like he hit the ground pound button beforehand. So he made like a blind faith effort, or he made a blind faith shot, and then ground pound immediately to enter the door at the fastest possible time, which is really cool.
And then,
thank you, Patrick Sexton, for your $10 donation.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Beat cancer like you beat games. You guys have a great cause, and I'm glad this marathon is back for another year. Alright, go ahead. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas Johansson, for your $5 donation. Here's a rhyme from the Carabetter, whatever. Shoutouts to Yoshi.
Hashtag Yoshi.
Shoutouts to the RC channel Yoshi.
This is an interesting level because, okay, Yoshi's Island has tons of enemies that only appear in one level or only appear in a very limited number of levels. And this level has those fat shy guys, which Oh, maybe I should explain
Nice
this
leg.
other thing that I've done. So I just duplicated a red coin. You can only do that on certain areas that have flying Shy Guys carrying red coins. Normally on this level, there's this giant pole, like these poles that I'm ground pounding right now, that you have to ground pound literally like 10, 15 times.
Yeah,
so,
this one is the longest one. The one in this level is the longest one, yeah.
Yeah, it takes some time to duplicate a red coin, so we don't do it in very many levels because there aren't very many places to do it. And it also takes time, so it's not always worth it, but this is a level where it is used. I love these fat Shy Guys, and you get these big fat eggs.
Yeah,
Nice one.
Not
you see when you throw the fat egg, it causes all the enemies on screen to turn into stars. It's
Yes.
another useful way to skip the star rings.
It's very useful. Carl doesn't actually chimp it.
I definitely, yeah, that was fake.
Live the dream. Live the dream.
That was
Dude,
fake.
that's
I'll eat it. Thank you, Douglas Lolly, for your $15 donation. Hey guys, thanks for doing this again. Watching my father suffer through cancer was the hardest thing I've had to do in my life. He was one of the lucky ones and is still with us today. Please put $5 towards the Yoshi plush and the other 10 to whatever the donation comment announcer wants. Did I ever mention that I really like Die Hard?
How much?
Yeah. So if you saw that like really long pole, there's another pole on the other side, and at the very bottom of that pole is where the other red coin would be if you don't dupe it.
Oh, and Carl
instead of,
Sagan,
like,
did you know you have
halfway
20,000 people watching you right now?
Alright.
Thank you, Kersey Resch, for your $10 donation.
Alright, heard it, there we go.
Yeah.
So right there's another audio cue there. So every time you get 5 flowers, all 5 flowers on the stage, or on the level, you gain a life. So that's what we listen to for the audio cue, the 1-up audio cue.
You'll notice here he's skipping the car because it's faster to...
Yeah,
Yoshi.
you normally are a car, but we can just use these big eggs to get through these guys.
And,
Sad, the car's so broken, but there's no
And then-
way to
oh.
really use it.
Hang
Oh
on,
god!
Hang on.
Oh no!
Oh, let's go. Oh, it's happening.
All right,
It's good enough. I'm happy with that.
boom!
Can you actually backstream that?
You have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
waste time.
Yeah, you have to set it
The
up.
bonus
properly.
skip.
My apologies, what I meant to say is we actually have over 20,000 in donations already.
Oh.
We only have a measly 19,000 in viewers.
All right. So you need to get 1,000 more friends in here to make Butters not a liar, really.
Yes, please don't make me into a house of lies.
So there's
Throne of them.
this game is second on Twitch for total viewers. There's 4 other people streaming it, but they've only got about 100 viewers altogether.
There we go. One more.
We're coming for you, League of Legends.
That big egg juggle that Carl did until recently, even Trihex didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
so
until I think like yesterday.
Yeah, until yesterday, pretty
So
much.
I pretty much just practiced that like in the room beforehand. So.
Yeah, not actually like running the game, but just the showing
He's
off.
practicing the very important strats, the swag strats,
Yeah.
before the run.
The most important.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Trihex is sort of known for his swag, and anyone who learned Yoshi's Island from him sort of picked that up a little bit. So we're all a fan of sort of showing off at possibly great expense.
Yes,
The greatest expense.
We
really.
have phrases for not doing the swag more than we have doing it.
The motto for Team Yoshi is save frames, lose seconds.
I got it.
Thank you
I
again,
got
Chrissy.
stuck!
So yeah, transformations really, really, really
Awesome.
bad.
If only you were that tree.
Thank you
didn't do
again,
anything
Chrissy
wrong,
Resch,
but
for the
it's just
$10
a sad
donation. Hey guys, really looking forward to a great week of speedruns. This donation is for the Yoshi's Island crew on screen. Bring on the great commentary, Lee. Good luck, Carl. And Hex Men represent. Try hard.
Yeah. Something really, really cool though about Speedrun Yoshi's Island is that unlike a lot of other games, like aesthetically, you can really easily tell who's playing the game based on how spastic Yoshi really is. Like when I'm playing, you usually know when it's me, and when Carl's playing, you can tell when it's him from how he plays.
Yeah.
The game just has so much depth and complexity to it. It makes it very interesting.
So you're saying when Yoshi's running backwards about 70% of the time, we can tell it's you, Trihex?
Right.
And when Yoshi takes every safe route, it's Carl.
But we have a term for that.
Grandma.
Yeah. So Carl, when he first started the game, Carl's speedrun was very, very safe. He didn't really try for any of like the risky strats or anything like that, and so he sort of gained a reputation as being a safe granny. But you know, these days Carl has many, many risky strats that he employs.
He's grown up from
He's
being
gone to the
grandma,
swag side.
and now he's Carl's
He's graduated from Granny to Carl Swaggin.
Crystal McKenzie with a $2.33 donation. Tell Carl Swaggin that my donation amount of $2.33 represents the Yoshi's Island 100% time I will get in the dystopian future of 2036.
Wait, is that Crystal?
Yes, it is Crystal McKenzie.
Thank you, Crystal.
And that no amount of Dr. Pepper he drinks can stop me. Also, in all seriousness, I am donating to this cause with the little food money I have, so Carl, Cypher, Spim, Lee, and Spineshark should at least turbo Pidgey so that I have a roasted bird to eat. Put this money toward the Super Mario RPG file name, Apple Bapple. Thank you very much, Crystal.
Thank you, Crystal. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Evan Comorales, for your $10 donation. Love this marathon, guys. Have first time watching AGDQ, and it is awesome. Keep up the good work, and good luck, Carl, on a great run. Put this towards Earthbound Dog as, you guessed it, Franker Z. Thank you, Vitor Renato Pereira, for your $10 donations. Hey guys, I'm the Brazilian guy that made a Portuguese description of the marathon. Keep up the good work, and thank you, Vitor.
The bandits control.
They're bandits! They're giving me the attack.
They're getting ya. Oh man. Yeah, bandits, so these bandits, the blue ones, they, as soon as they see Baby Mario, they just want him. So they just go straight for you and try to grab him. Once they grab him, they just run away. Which is great if you're trying to not speedrun the game.
Especially since you haven't seen Carl take a whole lot of damage. When you're missing Baby Mario, you start bleeding stars every second.
Yeah,
and
which
you
can
have
be
to
very
get
bad.
all of those stars back, and on some levels, that means getting red eggs, bouncing them in.
Interesting enough, for this boss fight, the fastest strat is to stand still for a second.
Yeah, as soon as he shoots these blue flames, it's actually faster. It's actually faster to wait for them because it minimizes the amount of time that both of these Shy Guys are pushing back at you. So Triax is known for doing this crazy strat on this boss where he just ground pounds off the edge. Yeah, I would never do something like that in a marathon.
No key.
Wow. Nice.
Oh,
That was a
clipping
really good one, Carl.
Yeah, he clipped the bottom.
Clip the bottom.
Yeah.
Really, really low.
Oh,
That was worth too because it was like a soft.
That was pretty much perfect, Carl.
Yeah, that was as close as you can possibly get it.
I can't make the whole run high.
that's what you said last year, but you did anyways.
Don't
I
worry.
came close. I think I had like 7 highlights from that run.
Yeah. By the way, Tiki, we miss you. Please come next year.
Crodius here. Another $20 on Sonic 2 Blindfold, if you please. Thank you very much, Crodius. Wayne Firmage with a $10 donation.
Sounds like do you want this?
Mephisto, 1982. Love watching Carl run this game. Good luck on not getting trolled on Sluggy. $10 to Carl's choice.
So Carl, you get $10.
$10 for a donation.
Instead of my choice?
Yes.
I'll let you guys do it because I need to talk. I need to
Carl needs to
think.
talk.
I think. Alright.
So these extra levels have really, really cool gimmicks in them. This one particularly is called Hit That Switch, where you have to continuously have these red switches hit at all times, or else you will die instantly.
Another cool thing about this level is that they basically front load all of the stars that you get because there are no enemies with pretty much.
Yeah, and you're just like doing this crazy thing. So we're.
Swag.
Sorry, I need to concentrate.
Most question was good ending Sonic.
Okay, so we're not taking the intended path through this level in the slightest. This is one of the only levels that we don't have a bonus skip for, so...
Yeah, it's dangerous.
The end of the level is... It doesn't give you really anything to work with. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a bonus one soon, but... Where's that gift?
Oh
Don't lose!
Like, what the...
Seriously.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, Carl, how do you feel about Sonic 2 Blindfold? Is that a good donation?
Yeah, oh, that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds
Alright.
fantastic.
Alright, it's going towards Sonic 2 Blindfolded then.
So luckily that bonus stage, in World 2, all the bonus stages are the same for all of World 2. Like, it chooses from a pool of a certain amount, but that pool is always the same. That's bad. But luckily it's one of the Come here, you stupid monkey. It's one of the fastest bonus games, so it only costs 10 seconds. There's some that cost quite a bit more.
The monkeys are one of the most annoying enemies.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right up there.
They are.
They're not cute.
They will kill you if you.
You see that
if you
face
let
they're
them.
making? That's the face that says, "I'm actually gonna steal your baby."
And they run around randomly, they do all sorts of stupid stuff. They spit seeds at you that are really hard to see. They can just snipe you.
That's
Yeah.
the reason why you have so many issues in that bonus level, right? These monkeys.
Well, this level here, okay, so this level in particular is terrifying right after this point right here.
I don't even deal with that guy.
So the reason why this level is suddenly terrifying, okay, the reason why this level is so terrifying is because, remember, 100% is 30 stars. There are no opportunities to make more stars after this point right
if
here.
I get hit, I cannot recover. There is no place to make stars.
Yeah, right here, so this
No
is...
pressure.
This
So
is
no
some
pressure.
dangerous times for Carl Sagan. Especially since on this level you still have to ground pound twice here, avoiding the hail of bullets from the watermelon.
There is a pretty cool bonus skip for this level though that I'm not even sure who figured this one out, but if you remember who did it, props to you. I have a melon in my mouth, so I'm going to spit one seed. If you spit one seed while holding forward, it slows you down like most things do while you're holding forward, and it is just the right amount to skip the bonus.
Oh wow.
If someone in Hack Yoshi could tell me who figured it out,
Thank you, Frederick Severenson, for your $10 donation. Hi guys, sorry I can't give more, I'm a poor student. Lost my grandmother to cancer before I was even born. What you guys are doing is super awesome. Good luck with all the runs. I'd like my $10 to go to F-Zero Hard Mode. Thank you, Chuck Masters, for the $10 donation. I can't recall if I've lost anyone to cancer, but I hope I can help prevent it for someone else. I love seeing games played as fast as possible, especially Yoshi's Island, as it's one of my favorite games on SNES. Put my donation towards Carl Sagan and his Yoshi swag.
it's not Arm, but it might actually be Kaide.
Oh, okay.
So the current world record is held by a Japanese winner named Kaide, who previously was, very, very consistent, but very, very safe as well. And he was famous he is famous, among us anyways, for pioneering the use of these melon strats. Last year we tried to avoid melons like plague because they're really trolly in some aspects, in that once you have the melon, you can't get rid of it until you spit out all of your seeds.
You want to throw eggs sometimes.
Well, you want to eat things sometimes. It's very important to eat things and make eggs. So, big shout outs to him for finding all these other cool, safer skips that we can use. Instead of some of the riskier ones that we kind of...
over there.
Did you get it?
I think I did.
Well, I heard the full
second
one.
Thank you, Mike Bingham, for the $20 donation. Go Sagan. Please use this to finish off the bonus bosses in Dark Souls and put the rest to Holy Diver.
Holy Diver.
And ask Cotty if he plans on killing Ingward and how much to not kill him, you monster. Praise the sun.
Yeah, another bonus skip there.
This next level coming up, 3-3, features one of the more interesting enemies in Yoshi's Island. It has a really weird name, too. So the name of this thing...
two of the most enemies in Yoshi's Island.
So it's called Neppy Nuts' domain, or something. I'm just going to let you see it real quick instead of skipping. Yeah, okay. Just so you can see that name of this enemy. It's this big blue guy who just, stalks you in the water.
He also has to be on the cover of the
It's
game.
featured on the cover, that's true.
It's featured on the cover. I find it kind of weird that it's featured on the cover, though, because he's only in...
He's only like
2 levels?
Yeah, 2 levels, and his lava version is like in maybe 1 more or 2 more. Yeah, so it's really strange that he's actually so prevalent on.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, he's cute.
Cute is exactly the word.
Get away from me!
Oh,
Get away
yeah.
from
So
Family.
this. Oh man, yeah. Trying to keep track of what coins you actually got and didn't get because the NPCs are trolling you. That's a real hard task at times.
Yeah, what I'm doing when I'm pausing is I'm making sure that I got all of the red coins in a section.
Yeah, some other really cool enemies. The chicken.
Yeah, we will be seeing more of that
We
later.
will be seeing more of that later. The tall Shy Guy.
I think the tall Shy Guy is a monkey masquerading as a...
Yeah,
Shy
well,
Guy?
what he is he's actually he's an empty bag of melons, and when you jump on him, you actually compress him down, and all the melon seeds spit out. It's pretty cool. There are
you'll never see that.
there are plenty of so Yoshi's Island has so many really cool enemies that you only see once or twice, and they have the best properties too. Carl here actually, Carl and Arn in in IRC, they're making a hack for Yoshi's Island, where you sort of use all of these really weird enemies with really weird properties to sort of solve puzzles. So it's a puzzle hack, basically. It's really fun, if a little bit frustrating, but that's the best part of puzzle hacks, though. It's like working on it for hours at a time, and then suddenly you have the breakthrough.
So this submarine section, I don't mind the submarine as far as transformations go. Wow, that was... except for the fact that the missiles do absolutely nothing useful for you whatsoever. Like, they can, like, dance circles around enemies. You can't control them at all. All you can do is fire them, and they just go and do whatever it is that they want to do. Yeah. So there's only a couple of times when I actually need them to shoot something, like right there.
Yeah. I mentioned Arn earlier. He's just a really great dude. He's got tons of information, tons of knowledge, and he loves to spread it. So, big shout outs to Arn.
This room coming up is, in my opinion, probably tied for the hardest section in the game to do without getting hit. Luckily, it's okay usually if I get hit. Okay, the fish that are running along the bottom jump randomly at you, so you can never really predict when it's going to happen. You just kind of have to plan for it always happening. But there's like 10 of them. This frog has like 3 different patterns that he can do. Luckily, he didn't do anything bad there. Okay, and then so we're not done yet. This part is taking a little bit of a break, but then at the next room, things get really intense again.
Thank you, Vadim Stetsyuk, for your $10 donation. $10 start off another great year of AGDQ. I'm a little light on money right now after the holidays, but I get my paycheck tomorrow, so expect a lot more. Let's break 500K this year. Well, thank you. You know what? Aim high. That's what I always say.
Okay,
Jay Williams.
Trollfish right here.
Okay, we're good.
Can't watch
So
Trollfish.
there he goes. Did you see that fish? Okay, so that bonus skip at the end there is done by running in the mud because the mud texture slows Yoshi down. So it's the same idea as like a slope or anything else. You just want to slow down a little bit.
Oh, that fish.
Right, thank you, Shay Williams, for your $15 donation. A haiku. One more donation to the glutton dinosaur. Eat all the Shy Guys. Thank you, Daniel Carpenter, for your $5 donation. Hey guys, IQ Unlimited here. Shouts to Sagan, Triax, Lee, and all of Yoshi.
Hi,
you guys
IQ.
are awesome and good luck in your run.
Whistle.
Anonymous, $15, Skyrim. Thank you. Marjorie Delamere, I'm sorry. $10. Shouts to CBX from TOS. Go Carl, egg juggle every day. Hearts for Trihex and Lee. Love Usagi. PS put this towards Meat Boy expert levels.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
They're
near me. I will do that as soon as I get this.
Yes, we have a lovely Yoshi plushie, as well as 5 Yoshi coins made by Tom Folino, metal expert.
We'll see how long that stays.
I'll take it off soon because that's distracting.
Oh, you're like, yeah, it's distracting. Yeah,
Not gonna deal with it at all.
It wasn't distracting until you mentioned it.
Also,
this is Awesome Perler. This is a throwing animation. You'll see Yoshi in this game throw lots of eggs. This is him doing so. And
The reason that I keep tonguing above all of those fish is just in case they do happen to jump at me, because it's random whether they do or not.
yeah. And we get one of these. Or you get a set of 5 of these beautifully minted Yoshi coins. Can I just like? Can you see this?
Not super well, but you can tell it's a coin. Yeah.
Okay.
take our word for it. It is shiny, it has Yoshi on it, and it is
It's got
good.
Yoshi's face on one side. It's got AGDQ 2013 on the other side. And it's
You want
fantastic.
these.
Yeah, this is
Take a
actually
picture
really
of those around somewhere, I'm sure
well-made
someone
case.
will
I
Yeah.
put it in backwards.
Sure, it's on the tracker.
Thank you, Naram Kashat, for your $10 donation.
You mean products?
Is he gonna tell you what he did?
Very fun and informative Yoshi's Island run thus far. Put this to Eve in the Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I'm sure Rain's not gonna like that.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
I don't think he's gonna like it because I
Oh, I forgot.
Thanks, Lee.
You're welcome.
Lee's a
He's
real.
like, I'll take that off later. Oh.
You're a real team player, Lee.
Thank you, Daniel Coivisto, for your $30 donation. Yoshi coins? Yoshi coins! Yoshi coins. Also, good run so far, and great start so far by Carl Sagan. Thank you, Timo Bauer, for your $15 donation. There are too many shirts on in this run. I will donate $1 extra for everyone that takes his shirt off until 15 minutes after this comment is read. Triax goes for $2 for obvious reasons. This donation goes to Super Mario Bros. 3 100%.
Whoa, now $2?
$3.
Next donation.
Yeah, Trihex is
He doesn't take his shirt off for less than.
Add a couple zeros.
You wanna set a total? You wanna set a challenge here?
Wait, so wait, shirtless for the remainder of the run?
Yeah.
We'll keep it like nonchalant. $300.
All right.
Oh, okay. So
get
here,
it.
there's a very famous Carl Sagan highlight that
Do you have the link? Do you actually
I have
have
the link
this?
ready. I have the link ready.
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
very famous Carl Sagan highlight. I'm just gonna put into the chat
I
here a
don't
few
think I've seen
times.
this actually.
Yoshi's face at the end of this boss fight is amazing.
Yeah.
Note the audio is not from.
Look at those
Yeah,
eyes.
those eyes,
Those
man.
eyes. He knows what's coming.
It's the first time I've ever seen you have Yoshi to the left like this.
Yeah, do that just for the.
Yeah, the fun thing about this is that instead of the enemy becoming larger, in this case you become smaller, which is a cool take on.
Just make sure you look at Yoshi's face in this
Oh, wait,
boss
did I see
fight.
that right? He didn't even actually eat Yoshi?
So there are actually
I
some
don't know, man.
there are actually some pretty cool mechanics to this boss. I'm ricocheting the eggs off the wall rather than shooting it straight up at this uvula-like thing. Don't ask why there's a uvula in its stomach. The reason that I'm doing that is because it actually the boss takes more damage when you hit it from the side like that. So it can actually take like as many as 8 or 10 or 12 egg shots if you shoot them straight up.
Okay, one more. This should be the last one.
But it only takes around 7 or 8 if you do it from the side.
There we go.
And also the things that hurt you don't come in the middle.
Yeah, you
Thank
can
you.
generally say.
Thank you, Stephen Jackson, for the $100 donation.
Yeah, we've proven that that's not completely
Hey guys, thanks a lot for doing
Look
this.
at those-
It's
look at
great
that
to see
face.
so many
That
people
face.
volunteering
That
their time and donating for a great cause. I myself am a cancer survivor and unfortunately lost my father last year. Together we can put an end to this dreadful sickness. Good luck, have fun to all the runners. Shoutouts to Paper Inc. Thank you very much for your generosity, Stephen Jackson.
You want to explain phone trajectory or whatever?
Thank you, Bradley Allen, for the $15 donation. Keep up the good work, guys. Yoshi's the best.
Just take it.
We'll just insult you.
Okay, so this level is really cool because as you can see, the floor is all foam. So shooting foam or shooting eggs through foam is really weird because foam has strange properties. They tend to alter and they subtly change a straight shot and it'll like curl down or curl up and hit things, which makes shooting things through foam, like if you don't have a very specific shot you have in mind, getting things through the foam can be pretty tricky actually.
Getting it through hitting it like what you want to.
Yeah.
Right, you have to know the degree of how the foam bends your trajectory for when you're shooting eggs.
Yeah. Bend the shot.
One of the few times I like to use a melon here, you can get a single seed to go through that hole there. I think that's actually the intended strat.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to shoot a melon seed straight than it is to try to aim an egg straight through that hole.
Especially through tight gaps.
Yeah. Okay. Here there's gonna be a cool. He's gonna make an off-screen shot here.
It's not gonna be off screen.
It's not gonna be off screen.
Yeah, you can still see it.
Thank you, Brandon Sawyer,
Yeah.
for your $5 donation.
So I bounced on that enemy on purpose because it sets up the bonus skip. Maybe not because I closed out. Sorry, go ahead.
Alright, hey everyone, I was gonna wait till later in the week for donating because I'm on a budget, but these prizes are so awesome. Oh.
That's a bonus.
So, World 3 has worse bonus stages than World 2 did. So, if I get one where I'm matching a bunch of cards, which I'm pretty sure... No, I didn't. Okay, good. I got lucky. I got the better one to get. I want to risk it all, but it'll take too long.
Like the minimum people?
Well, at least you're not losing.
46 lives.
You're gonna need all those lives, right?
Yep.
So is match cards a possibility in World 3?
Yeah, match cards is a possibility.
Very
That.
possible.
And that's
That's the worst one.
because you can't make that.
Yeah, you can't speed it up.
Just a heads up, for anyone interested in those Yoshi coins, $15 donation minimum.
Well then.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
donate.
Alright. Thank you, Brandon Sawyer, for $5 donation. Hey everyone, I was gonna wait till later in the week for donating because I'm on a budget, but these prizes are so awesome. Can we put my previous donation and my current donation towards whatever the reader wants? Oh yes we can, and I choose Holy Diver. I'm getting an entry. God bless Dio. I'm getting an entry on those coins, right? Let's defeat cancer with the power of Frank Z. Good job, guys. Just to reiterate, $15. $15 during this game to get into the coins. Huh?
We got the first
We-
Die Hard a while ago.
Yeah.
We got the first Die Hard a while ago. I'm just kidding.
Number 2.
But there's only one Holy Diver, so.
Yeah, we're working on Die Harder. Possibly.
Freehand.
Yeah, hopefully we get enough for Die Hard 3 Tokyo Drift. That would be ideal.
It does get more expensive every time.
It does get more expensive.
Thank you, Nestori Vanio, for your $20 donation. Thank you for hosting a great event for a good cause. Cancer took my grandfather. My condolences to everyone who lost someone close to them to cancer. Fighting. Thank you, Nestori. Thank you, MC Augustkunz. Yes. Augskunz? Alright, it's Augskunz with 2 syllables. Thank you, $25 donation. Congrats on an amazing marathon so far, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my week watching. My dad beat colon cancer last year. Thank you for this awesome cause. Also, totally get a colonoscopy once you get old like doctors say you should. I plan to donate more later. I know this one is not enough for the Wii U, but is there any way to opt out of that? I already have one. It is fantastic, and it would be super unfair for me to get a second one. I still want to be in for that Yoshi Perler. And please don't make anything more complicated for the donation readers than it has to be.
If you win something, you can always email them back and say you don't want it, and they'll draw it again.
Okay.
It's too difficult to pull people out of the drawing, so if you don't want something and you win it, you can just respond to the email and tell them to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say, but it was put in a much better way. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron Rodriguez, for your $10 donation. Epically epic again. Have to donate while 2 of my favorite speedrunners and fellow Yoshiers are on the stream.
Hey, Epic.
Yes, good luck to the swag god that is Carl Sagan, and please put 5 on this towards Meat Boy and the other 5 towards the glitched yellow run. Try hard.
Try hard all day.
Yes. Thank you, Aki Karpapanen. No, Aki Karpanen. $10. Corco from chat again. 18 grand in 6 hours. That is awesome. Put this towards Soten Maria run.
Nice.
Thank you, Daniel Miller, for the $15 donation. Love watching you guys. Put this towards 100% Mario 3. $5. Hello, I'd like to remain anonymous. Having lost several family members to cancer, I really appreciate what you are doing. Good luck to all the runners and keep up the good work. Just a friendly reminder, we are raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which fights to prevent cancer through research, education, community outreach, and advocacy. Thank you, Bravo Sama, for the $15 donation. Bravo Sama here, really appreciate you guys doing this for such a great cause. I'd like my $15 to go towards Ron playing Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow. Hoping to win those Yoshi coins. And very good with that $15, because that is the minimum.
Get away from me, crab.
For people who haven't seen Soten Maria mode, it is the fastest yet slowest speedrun you'll have ever seen. You'll see what I mean.
It's an experience.
It's an experience, more so that Ron needs to do more practice on. And those sheep guys. Okay.
Well, I don't never think about using those.
Before I forget, there is another prize actually up for getting in this thing. A Yoshi's Island Super Famicom copy donated by our good buddy Yggdrasil.
Yes, there is.
You can kill me later. It's right here. Nice, sealed, fresh. Super Famicom. If you have a US SNES, you can still play this. You just have to break off these little plastic tabs on it, and then you're good to go. So, yeah, get one of these because they're faster than the US version.
But if you can't figure it out, there's several tutorials.
Okay. Do you want to add 5 minutes?
Thank you, Christina Likeness. $5 donation. Please put $5 towards Die Hard. SDA is epic. Thanks for all your hard work.
Don't get eaten by the fish.
Oh my god, dude. That lag.
Yeah.
That fish.
Someone was saying there wasn't a lot of lag in the game.
Only in some walls. Okay, so I want to make sure that I have as many eggs as possible. Do I have a bonus game?
Alright.
Well, then.
I'm waiting. You guys have to be ready.
Yes, you have to be ready. Alright.
I'm just going to keep getting bonuses.
Alexander Urban with a $5 donation. Currently, there are watching about 18K people. That are 18K people who are getting the chance right now to question their lifestyle.
Yes.
No, hold on. You can donate as much money as you want, but it won't protect you from getting cancer or other illnesses. So think about it. Start doing some sports and eat healthy. It's not for you, it's for the people who love you. Thank you very much, Alex, for your $5 donation. Thank you, Daniel Gregory, for the $25 donation.
One of my favorite bosses.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, this is black.
Yeah. Yes, we'll begin there.
There's a boss at the end of this level?
Yeah.
Come on, this is the hardest boss ever.
Well,
So-
we'll explain it when we get there.
So at the start of this level, I need to go up to 6 eggs to clear this guy. I have spots on the ground I line this up with to get as many stars as possible. Missed one. Okay, I want to have 20 stars here. I have 19, but that's still fine. You want to just get as many stars as you can to skip various sections coming up that require having that would normally require taking a little bit more time. Talking while playing hard.
That's totally fine. To go in further here, like this fortress with this, you saw the level icon has that jumbo version of the piranha plant. This is.
Oh, I need some help.
I'm only.
You can see with all these complicated shots, he's actually one of the legit hardest levels in the game, like as far as what developers intended. Like speedrunning this level for 100% completion is in the 3-minute north range, which very few levels in the game actually that long to beat.
One of the only other ones is one of the E levels. Yep. That is, I think that's one.
Thank you, Daniel Gregoire, for the $25 donation. I remember you had trouble pronouncing my name when I donated during the summer marathon, so don't worry about it. I don't. Had a recent cancer scare in my family, so I understand the importance of what you're working towards. Shoutouts to Krim, who's doing the Mega Mario run tomorrow, even if it's too early for me to see in my time zone. Thank you very much, Mr. Gregoire. Thank you, Chris Horace, for the $10 donation. Have watched AGDQ before and love it. Great players and a better cause. Since this is a Yoshi's Island run, go ahead and let Trihex.
Nice one.
So he has to hit that guy off screen for that to happen. Otherwise, he'll grow and you'll have to waste some time hitting him again.
Yeah, these ghosts normally take about 4 eggs to get small enough for you to jump over them. However, when they spawn off screen, they spawn really small. So if you hit them when they're really small, not like that, then it only requires 1 egg shot. Yeah, I didn't get it again. Got a little bit, but not quite enough.
There we go.
I love the face they make when you hit them.
Yeah.
Like they look all confused.
They're sad.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, this is a really hard trick. I'm probably only going to try it once, but you can clip through these guys for a split second. I didn't get it. If you hit those guys, you can clip through them for just a split second, which can let you run through it without having to hit him 3 times like that.
Alright.
Now we gotta wait for the tulip.
Yeah.
So yes, sir.
Shame.
Yeah, this is just another thing you try to avoid because it takes a lot of time for it to.
Alright.
Okay, so
Okay, off screen?
this is one of the most I would say famous developer intended tricks in this game. Normally there's this big piranha that you have to fight, but we don't like fighting big piranhas, so we're just gonna.
Nope. Oh.
We're just
gonna hit him before Kamek has time to
cast his magic
on him, and no boss.
Oh,
awesome.
Alright.
I love that second
So,
intended skip.
yes, Chris Horace, $10 donation.
To do that.
Have watched AGDQ before and love it. Great players and better cause. Since this is a Yoshi's Island run, go ahead and let Trihex pick what this donation goes towards. Trihex.
Wait.
$10. What would you like to go towards?
Oh my god. I don't know.
You have a shirt on. Do you want to go towards that?
Look at the schedule.
You scared me, Carl. I thought we were gonna have a repeat of talking about the skip and then having to fight the boss like we had Reader with Trihex.
Cut.
So we are here right now to talk about this.
Okay. Thank you, Jordan Driuti, for the $20 donation. Hey guys, I'm Grabco. Thanks for everything. This donation to be split this way for FF9 names. $10 for Miss MV as Kina, and $10 for Mr. MV as Zidane. Thanks again and good luck.
So this next level, I think is probably
the nightmare level.
Yeah, it's pretty much the hardest level in the game. So,
I will just talk. Carl, hopefully you'll just play
okay
awesomely. So this level has no floor. It's got a lot of pinwheels, a lot of monkeys, a lot of bullets flying around, but no floor.
There was a floor right there.
Right here.
Not
Starting from
anymore.
here. Yeah, not anymore. There isn't.
That's a cool trick.
Yeah, you just go through that.
Yeah, there's
By the way, I
some
just
trees
clicked
that we
through
step
that
on here. Yeah, that's the clever skip. Basically, if you stand on the pinwheel and hold, or you tap the other direction away from the wall, the pinwheel will slowly actually push you into the wall and through it eventually. Here he's gonna grab a melon and spit the spray. You got all of them. Okay, good.
I didn't get the last one.
Oh no. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
the last one.
Okay.
What do we got, try?
Oh wait, this is important.
There are some eggs, right? That one there. Okay, there we go. Basically, this level, there's a ton of sprites going on, lots of like bullets flying everywhere. So this level has a huge chance of despawning all sorts of sprites, and is probably the hardest level just because of the fact that you have to flutter everywhere, and yet you can't get hit. So you only get the stars at the top screen with all the with the crates there.
It's one of the biggest ones of possibly despawning a red coin, isn't it?
Yeah, so I actually threw excess eggs away because having extra eggs following you increases just the total number of sprites on screen, and having more sprites on the screen can cause more things to despawn. That level has actually 21 red coins in it, like the developers actually put 21 red coins. I'm not sure that this is why, but I suspect it might have been because it's so easy to despawn one of them, as just kind of like a backup.
Thank you very much, Joshua Balanuik, for your very generous $200 donation. My mom was recently diagnosed with lung cancer. It's been good news so far, but I'm left with an endless amount of gratitude to you all, runners and fellow donators alike, for showing such an incredible amount of selflessness on behalf of the entire gaming community. Thank you so much. P.S. Poochie is indeed very stupid. Thanks for beating that level so well. It was one of the only ones I could never fully beat as a kid.
Thank you.
Poochie D is
Oh yeah, try. What did you want?
So you asked really about what I want to donate towards?
Yes.
I'm extremely hyped for the Awful Games Done Quick block coming up.
Myself as well. Everyone should be.
That's Thursday morning.
Thursday morning, right? And I want to I want to put that towards Sonic's story during Sonic 06.
Ooh, very good choice.
Yeah, like that game is very, very terrible.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Stuff as much as possible.
Also, at the moment, about $250 wanting you shirtless. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
So
$50? Alright, we need 50, some odd more dollars.
That section's really scary when you get fuzzied, because when you get fuzzied and the platforms are waving, you can actually fall directly through them.
Because
just clip straight through them.
The platforms aren't actually like ground. Oh, we need some help there, right?
Need some help? Needed some help.
I just needed a little help, guys.
just a little boost. But yeah, the platforms aren't actually ground; they're actually sprites. And so the funny thing about sprites is that when they're wavy, you can clip right through them. It's one of the really, really terrifying things about that kind of thing. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael Sullivan, for the $5 donation. Hey, love what you guys are doing. Lost my grandfather to cancer.
Yes.
Just try
yes.
it.
Oh my god. Try hard Franker Z. He's gonna go for a Baxter finish.
Oh, the tongue was right there, man. Oh, try X, I'm sorry. Hey, at least I got the bonus.
Hey, you got bonus here. Great. All intended.
Yeah, 100%.
Michael Sullivan with $5. Hey, love what you guys are doing. Lost my grandfather to cancer. I'd like to donate towards a Julius mode run for Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Also, shoutouts to SRL and BGZ. Yes, just a reminder, we are SpeedDemosArchive.com, the premier source for speedrun videos and knowledge. And we also have many people from SpeedRunsLive.com, which is the premier source for races of many different types of game that are live streamed. Thank you, Barry Les Johns, for the $10 donation. Great cause, great event. Nothing more, nothing less. Props to Carl Sagan and to the French commentators who are currently commenting this event in French, Mux and Itchjump. $10 for Kina as Miss MV, FF9 game. And keep up the good work. Yes, and shout out to everyone in France watching.
Someone else's. Oh, it is?
I think it's like
something.
I'm sorry if I said that.
Thank you, Kyle.
Alright.
Thank you.
Shout outs to Millennium Butler.
Thank you, Kyle Mish, for the $10 donation. Hey, thanks for the awesome marathon for a great cause. I absolutely love Yoshi's Island, so put this $10 in for the Yoshi plushie. Can't wait to see more, and donate more. Thank you, Nicole Hain, for the $10. I have to get in for a chance at that Yoshi Perler. I'm trying not to spend all my money on the first day, but it's really hard to do since there's so much cool stuff to donate for.
There is so much, like just real quick here, we have so many prizes this year.
Yeah.
I've been sorting through them last night and today, and we have literally like 3-4 tables of prizes. You can't see them really, but it is ridiculous.
It is indeed ridiculous.
State of awe.
Normally we have like one backup prize table. There's like
the entire back of the wall is prizes that are coming up, and then this front table here, we have so many prizes just for like the next 24 hours. You guys need to.
Also, Miss Hain has decided to put this towards singing the ending song in F-Zero because she can never get enough singing. Thank you, David Betancourt, for the $5 donation. Carl, can you do the lava skip at 6-4 consistently yet?
The call out. The call out.
That is.
Are you gonna
that
take
is
the
such
lava
a
The
troll.
standard response from Carl, or are we gonna?
Are you gonna go granny on me, Carl? Or are you gonna go for
Are you gonna take the
skip?
grandma log?
What you gonna do?
Well, they don't call me grandma for
David
nothing.
Betancourt going in.
Grandma speaking?
So do you want to give us your standard response and why you don't do it then, Carl?
Oh, yeah, so there's this thing at the end of the game called the lava skip. I guess we can talk about it when we get there. Basically it's this really hard thing that Trihex always does. It looks really cool and it's really awesome, but it saves 3 seconds and it's really, really, really unforgiving and hard.
3 seconds though.
It's like a year in speedrun.
Yes, thank you, Matthew Simmons, for the $10 donation. Wish I could chip in more, but here's what I can. I mentioned my sister and her breast cancer diagnosis during last year's marathon, and as of this year, she's still going strong and still driving me nuts. Keep up the good work, guys, and put my donation towards Carl Sagan's choice.
Just putting it out there now, the $300 for Trihex Take Off Your Shirt has been met.
Why?
Do it.
Do I cue it with something else, or
Just do it.
just do it right
do
now?
it.
Just rip it off!
There you go.
Okay, that was slightly generous.
Hype levels are increasing.
Yeah, I went try hard.
The amount of swag is off the charts.
Yeah,
This is one of my favorite sections in the game to play,
this is
by the way.
a really smooth looking section when,
Yeah.
when you do it correctly. Yeah.
Because you can clip through those, like I tried to do in the earlier level but didn't manage to do it then. You can clip through these, and I'm going to do it again coming up here in a second. These guys have a small hitbox where you can fit through them, even though they're technically still alive after getting hit with a projectile or with an enemy.
Yeah. So remember how earlier we were talking about frames and how one frame is 1/60th of a second? Well, the 3 seconds that Carl would have saved if he does the lava skip is 180 frames. In other